Seth, what is your favorite tongue twister?
My favorite tongue twister. Let's see. That would, like I said, triply on the tongue, or you had the red leather, yellow leather, or what was that? Susie buys shells at the seashore. Whatever. See, I still can't do it to this day.
Yes. Sally, isn't it Sally?
I thought it was Sally.
Sally sells
Seashores
seashells.
by the seashore. well, hello there, Meg. It's good to see you again. It's like,
Is that Mort?
yes, you will be mine one day, but until then, I shall play the game. Oh yeah, I'm a diehard Seth MacFarlane fan. He's amazing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. It's like, hey guys, how you doing there? Peter here. Get your ass back here. I can give you some more good news.
Peter.
Hey,
Peter.
Hey, Peter. How's it going there? Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, come on in, Peter. Yeah, it's all about football. Let's go. Yeah. I've got a lot. Or my other one goes, hey, Meg, are you 18 yet? Nope. All right.
I see you have chosen the right path. Henceforth, you will be known as a WIMP. Welcome to the Worst Impressions Podcast. There's something strange in here. What's the deal with WIMPs? WIMPs, grilled onions, pepper jack cheese, and your own WIMP Nation.
Welcome to Worst Impressions. I am your host, Erik Anderson. Here at Worst Impressions, we get to know folks as guests into my dimension, the Wimpaverse. And each new guest is required to bring an impression to present at some point during the episode. Just remember, it's the worst, not the best. Join me in my journey through the podcast sphere. If you like what you hear, check out the Patreon for the show and help support. Link in the show notes. If you'd like to support the show for free, simply share the show, send a link, carve Worst Impressions into a bathroom stall, put it in me, tell your parents, hey, scream it from the rooftops, take your pants off, turn around, and instead of butt cheeks, it's just my face. And if you remember after all that, hit that follow, subscribe, and or like button, and rate the show 5 stars. Now let's get on with the show. We've got Seth Holbrook in the studio today. Hey! Welcome, Seth. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know you.
It's okay. Same here.
I don't know you.
I'm the new kid in the school. Hi. That other school that I was at, yeah, it burned down a long time ago. That was before I showed up.
Yeah, mysteriously before I showed up, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, Seth, let's get to know you just a smidge, and then we'll get into, the movies and stuff. So where do you hail from?
Originally, I hail from Pensacola, Florida. That's right, folks. I'm a Floridian, which means I'm psycho fucking crazy. You think our red state here in Texas is about come to Florida? We have beach property.
Oh my God.
But yeah, from Pensacola, Florida. My folks were military. I was born on a Navy base, NAS, Pensacola. Mom was in the Navy. Dad was a Marine. I've been all around the world. I've been about West Coast, East Coast, from the United States. My brother was born in South Carolina, and it was in Charleston.
Okay.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and pretty much I've just been going from here and there. I like movies. Very open, engaged with anything that has to do with the arts, and pretty much a good fart joke once in a while will make me laugh.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So, movies. Like, the reason your name has just like circled my sphere is this movie Killer Cox.
Yes.
Killer Cox.
Killer Cox. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the coop.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
No.
Let's get something. Let's get. I need to. Okay, say that. do the line again.
Okay. Killer Cox. Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the coop.
We'll get a Wilhelm scream in there.
Heck yeah, we will.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, boys.
Okay, so what is your association with this film?
Well, this film I play the main character, which is Billy Bronson, half of Bronson Brothers, and pretty much the storyline is a meteor just comes straight down. It lands in one of our rivals' chicken farms backyard.
Okay.
So these two brothers.
There's a rival chicken farm.
Yes, there is.
Got it.
Yes, and those two knuckheads. They have to bring it over into our yard, and then that's when the chickens just start going crazy and rip off mom's arm when she's feeding them in the morning.
There's a full mom arm ripoff.
Yes, there is.
Oh my God.
It's at the very beginning of it. Like I said, folks, this is not the Academy Awards. Not anymore. This is better.
Who cares?
No kidding, man.
You know, who cares about the Academy Awards
Yeah, exactly.
these days?
This is not a Blumhouse production. This is not going to be like like a Jordan Peele, extravaganza. It's just pure schlock. I love it.
Schlock. Okay, schlock. Is that learn me on schlock.
Schlock is just your pretty much type of terrible movie, like it's a $5 movie you would find at the bargain bin at your local Walmart or Target or something. It's a lot of special effects, a lot of gag jokes in there. Oh my God, they're just so much. Do you like Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah.
Think of that, but not British.
Okay, got it. No, that's
pretty,
a good selling point.
Pretty much, it's like that, or the movie Tremors.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Me. Tremors. Yeah. Dude, Tremors. Oh my God. Tremors means so much to me. Oh my God. We used to watch Tremors.
Oh, I just watched it last night.
Over and over.
Yeah.
God, the elephant gun. Oh man, what's the dude's name? What is his character's name? Oh God, I can't remember his name. The gun guy.
Oh yeah, I know. Right there in front of me.
It's killing me. But whatever. He's the best.
He's the dad in Family Ties, the old TV show in the 80s.
Yeah, he's the best.
Oh, I love him. I love how they kept his character and they just kept going. Kept going with it.
Yep.
Best line ever, when they kill that grab boy and he goes, "You just wrecked the wrong goddamn rec room, didn't you?" And just like guns on guns on guns.
Right. Oh man. Okay. So is there a lot of gore in Killer Cocks?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
We're going very cheesy, very like bodily, like body melt horror. Something like Toxic Avenger.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so we've got, of course, Lloyd Kaufman, who is going to be doing our narration. He's pretty much the voice of God. So it's pretty much like there's a scene going on where the two main characters are talking or bickering, and then he's like, "So these two dumb hicks are our heroes? Well, shit." And then we'll both be just looking at the screen going,
"That's all."
And then go back straight. It's just like that. So there's like a fourth wall. We're going to be breaking a fourth wall.
That's so fun.
To just get the audience involved and stuff.
So what is the timeline on this film? Is it out? Is it coming out?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
We have a lot. Next month at the very beginning of, I'd say January.
January, February,
March, April, May. Yeah. I would say June 6th and 7th and 8th. Okay. That's going to be our last scene, what we have to do. It's one more scene. It's pretty much all the good guys against all the bad guy chickens. And it's like Maximus Gladiator, Braveheart, the Avengers. And we're just like, let's go. It's
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So still in production. Mm-hmm. And how long on the post-production you think?
We're looking at September to October.
Okay.
I would think it should be October because, it's Halloween time. Yeah. It's spooky season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay. And I guess maybe it's too early, but like, there's going to be any screenings or like, how are we going to see this
We are actually talking to people right now as we speak. James Johnson, who's my GM, and he's actually in the movie. He plays one of the sheriff's deputy, plays the main sheriff's deputy. He knows a lot of people in the film industry and in the theater industry here in Waco. So,
yeah. Okay.
So we're trying to get at places. We were trying to go to the Hippodrome.
Yeah.
It's traditional, but it's just like after, no offense, guys, after Chip and Joanna bought that stuff, it's just like, sorry, man. It's just like, wow, I'm from here and I was born here. I was raised here. Why can't I do what I want to do? Because it's too expensive.
No Killer Cocks
That's
for
right,
you.
yeah.
Only
Cut
shiplap. Only black and white and shiplap for us.
That's it. Hi, how are you? I've got a budget of $6 million and I'm going to make this new place with a pencil. Follow me. Oh man, click.
I know. Imagine if that castle was something cool.
I know.
Like they bought it and just like
Why?
Yeah.
It was a monument. You could have had some badass stag horror movie parties or a Halloween thing or some type of gothic like vampire mystery theater thing going on.
The possibilities are endless.
Of course.
It could have been an amazing, like a set location. Like people could have filmed incredible stuff in a castle. Just like castle with like city access. Oh my God.
In Waco, Texas, of all things. Waco.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I miss the days of David Koresh. Everything was cheap and everybody.
It was a different time.
Yeah,
man.
hey, everything was cheap and everybody left us alone because they were too
really
scared.
Yeah, everybody was down for. Was really into community back then.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like,
Kumbaya, my lord, I am 16.
We all had our own warehouses, full
everything.
It was awesome.
Oh, we were ready, folks. We were ready for y'all's asses. Man, like I said, though, at least, hey, at least everything was cheap and people left us alone because we were too scared. One of my best stories is when I was living in Florida at the time, I would come here to Waco every summertime to see my grandma and grandpa.
Yeah.
And then when I would come back, they're like, well, Seth, what did you do this summer? I said, I went to Waco, Texas to see my grandma and grandpa. And they're like, isn't that what the Davidians things are? All right. And they're like, yes, Uncle David says hi.
Oof.
And then I just play with them. It's like
reveals the tattoo of his face.
Yes.
Like, the brand on your shoulder.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, man. But the scary part is, if that would have happened today, none of that would have been happening at all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look at the news, folks. Just look at the news. You know what I'm talking about when I'm saying that. May the Lord bless my AR-15. Amen.
I know. It's like, they've got a warehouse full of guns. That's
the Lord's work.
Sounds good to me.
That's right. That's the Lord's work right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Let them have it. What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Good Christian people.
That's right. It says there in the Bible, thou shalt make sure I have my AR-15.
Let them have their kids and their guns.
Moses was right. Like, don't you mean Jesus? Who's that?
Yeah, he was. Wait, what?
Exactly. Art imitates life, folks. Sorry, this is what you're getting.
No, yeah, that's that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I am super excited for Killer Cox. I was before, now I am even more.
I'm petrified.
Why are you petrified?
Killer Cox, get it? Petrified Cox. Never mind.
Okay.
Yes, there's going to be a lot of dick jokes. I'm not going to lie to you. There's going to be a shit ton of dick.
Oh, you're saying there's going to be dick jokes in a movie called Killer Cox?
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, I was going to go for the Quentin Tarantino, Sundance Academy Award. Man, like, you know what? Fuck it. Put a fart and a dick joke in there. Let's go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. We need more of that.
Yes, we do. We do need that a lot. And it kind of reminds me also of like Tucker and Dale. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen Tucker and Dale versus the Evil?
I remember when it came out and it didn't it do really well despite it was just
here and then gone.
Yeah, it was very
It's pretty much independent filming. You know how it is. It gets really popular when it goes on demand or if you try to buy it at a convention.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, Terrifier.
Yeah.
David Howard Thornton as Art the Clown and Damien Leon. I mean, these guys had it made. I mean, it's the most successful independent film of all time, and it's a horror movie about a killer clown putting chainsaws up people's asses.
Now,
so
yes, your chef can.
It's just it's perfect, and it's awesome when you look at the audience. You're like,
when the chainsaw's in the ass.
Yeah, my wife and I are going. You're the popcorn. Yeah.
Give me more chainsaw.
Yeah. Do that. Oh yeah. Oh look, it's an '80s movie. Why boobs? It's awesome. I love it.
Oh, is there boobs in Killer Cox? Or is there at least a cock?
Oh, there is, folks.
Okay, good.
There is.
Thank God.
I'm not going to tell you when and where, folks. When it happens,
okay,
you're going to
so
be
it's
like,
a surprise.
What the fuck? Put that thing away. You're going to scare somebody.
Oh man! Oh,
I'm telling you, man. When we filmed this, we did not take it seriously. I mean, we did it as a like a community. Like we're gonna have fun making this. If you had any ideas or like a gag for, like for the scene or whatever, we put it all in there and it's going in there.
That's a great.
We even have an homage bar fight scene like Roadhouse. I'm talking about the glass bottles and everything, and I like Stevie Ray Vaughan's house is a rockin' down, that type of
Hell
thing in the
yeah.
background, and you're just going at it left and right. What was really cool about filming all these locations is that we had a lot of people within the community saying, "Yeah, come over here and film it," and we gave them free publicity and everything.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah,
That's
like-
really cool. So how involved with like producing were you in
Always
this?
half of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was myself, James Carnes, and of course, if you know locally here in Waco, folks, Papa Bear, like Papa Bear's restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, Papa Bear. Yeah.
Okay.
He helped me out with a lot of stuff. We gave him free publicity for his restaurant and
That's
everything.
awesome.
And he just says, "Hey, I just want to see you guys make this, and let's. It sounds fun. Let's do it." And I'm like, and James Johnson, another one of ours, who's
Okay.
also the deputy. He's in the producer as well, James Carnes. And it was just a community. Everybody just got together and just started filming over a weekend.
That's so cool.
Yeah, like
That is so freaking cool.
like we went to Cameron Park right out there, and that was like the fried chicken cook-off. The storyline is, hey, everybody, every year, during this time, our forefathers started this, and we're
Yeah.
going to continue it. And that's when the chicken goes loose and just starts going after everybody.
Sure.
And dude, we were filming this on a Saturday morning in Cameron Park. You see Baylor students, you see families all around just running and, doing their, okay, got to get everything set up. Or family, like, hey, we're all here together. More lemonade, Susie? Yes, thanks, Mom. And then all of a sudden, this monster killer cock. By the way, his name is Big Pecker. That's the name, Big Pecker.
Oh,
That's the name of our chicken.
surprise.
Surprise, right? And he's just like barfing on everybody. He's going after everyone. We're like, what the fuck, bro? And, it's so good. We even had there's a scene where a mayor gets like his head taken off, and then we just throw blood all over the kids. Like, you ready? And action. So we're out of the scene, and the kids are like, ah, and, and they're like, ah, and it's like, oh God, this is going to be great.
That's so
We are
cool.
so going to be censored. I love it. And it's funny when you see Baylor students running, going, what the hell is that shit going on there? And they're just running, whatever, huh? Weirdos.
So how does that work? Like the boring part, I guess. Like, how do you? Can you just go out like in a space like Cameron Park? Are you guys?
Well,
just
first you
going
have
out?
to ask, but you have to ask permission.
Right.
Can we use this?
Okay.
If we're using, like, let's say, there are some arsenals that we do use, some guns and stuff.
Yeah.
You would have like somebody there to make sure that nobody gets hurt, or if there's stunts going involved, EMTs.
Yeah.
Out through
Wow.
the community, stuff like that. Yeah, we did our James Carnes, the director and a producer also. He did his homework when
Did
he was
the
trying
whole
to
thing.
trying to figure out what can we shoot, what we can't shoot,
Mm-hmm.
what we can use for drones, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we just did it all together, and they were like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead, go for it." And it was like,
That's so
"Ah,
exciting.
this is easy.
yeah.
Should have done this shit long ago."
That's so exciting.
And in state of Texas, remember, it's not a SAG or a
Right.
union state, so you can
Right.
film anywhere you want and just get paid for it, and boom, you're done. There's no
Right.
this or that. So
yeah. You can work them. you can work the actors 12 hours. No breaks.
no breaks.
Covered in blood.
Yes. You return to Gulag, da. That guardian is waiting for you.
Everybody here like killer cock.
Everyone likes the killer cock here. Da. That's for Daniel. Who is that? That is my mother. That's a picture of Putin.
Yeah.
She's my little babushka.
Yeah. Mother Russia.
Mother Russia. Oh, yeah, okay.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
hey, when David Harbour does it, it's funny and it's awesome. Okay, That's
Exactly. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay. Another boring aspect
Go for it.
is like funding a project like this. How do you guys go about doing that? Because that is something that I'm just like, I would
I did
one
it-
day,
I did it out of my own pocket.
What? Okay.
Well, before we had before we had our production company.
Okay.
Yes.
And you want to say?
Say
Say the
I'm
production
just gonna
company.
say, yeah. It's I'm sorry, it's Cerebus Productions. That's what it is. Yeah.
We'll
like
put
the
it in-
three-headed dog. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The evil dog. Yeah. One body, three heads, all together. So it's just very awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And what happened was before that, before we got our productions, I just did it out of my own pocket, and so did James and a couple of others. It's because, you got to start out somewhere,
That's-
and I'm a bartender. and I work in a college town. Easy money.
There you go.
And I just use it like, oh, we need an extra microphone or we need an extra camera. Only $500 and $600. Okay, that's a shift. That's like a weekend shift. I can get that. So
Right.
yeah,
right.
and I would just pick up shifts left and right. So
That's awesome.
I'm just your typical, same a different guy, same story. I'm trying to work it. I'm trying to become a movie star, an actor, whatever you want to do. And I work in the restaurant industry.
Absolutely.
You get fed. Like I'm telling you, folks, if you try to get into the industry, get a job where you get fed.
Where you get food? Yeah.
Yes, go work at a restaurant. Trust me. It'll save your life. You'll get tired of ramen. Not today. I got ramen. So, but they will. Trust me, folks. You'll get fed.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. No, that's awesome. Okay. So out of your own pocket, that's intense. Okay. Have you ever done any like behind the camera work? I mean, it sounds like you like plenty of production, but you ever hold the camera?
I've done camera work and everything.
Okay.
I've also I went to KD Studio. That was a film school in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah. Kim Dawson, and I was taught there for about 2 years, kind of like a technical school, So they taught you how to do the camera work, how to do spots, where am I supposed to stand, whatever, lighting as we speak here, editing, everything, scripts analysis, you name it.
That's
and
awesome.
even to stage combat, like what it would look like on TV, when you stuff like that on stage.
I was very big into stage combat and the the SAFD, the Society of American Fight Directors. But, that was it was stage, more theater. And obviously they commingle and intertwine and all that stuff. But I love that stuff. I love it. And at one point I was certified and like there's like eight proficiencies. What I had like 7. I didn't get the 8th, and yada. But God, I love that stuff.
Same here. I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have known that stuff as a kid instead of jumping off to my roof thinking I was Hulk Hogan.
right. Film it.
Exactly, pretty much. Yes, I was one of those kids, guys, where I just get on top of the roof thinking I'm Mick Foley and go, and it's like, did you get the shot? Yeah. Cool. Ugh, I need to go to the ER.
Right.
I can't breathe.
We're done. We have to be done today.
We got to be done. Why? I think he hurt
I
himself.
was like, no, it's really hurt.
And the cool part is with this, when we do our homage to the Roadhouse fight scene, I do all my stunts too.
Really?
There's this big old guy called Jason Champion. Huge dude. One of the nicest guys on the planet, man. I mean, he's like just a big old teddy bear. It's like, and he picks me up and throws me over. And it's just like, Yahoo! It's straight down. Or that Jazzy Jeff, when I throw him out of like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's just, it's so awesome. And the gag for it is that anytime I get picked up and thrown, it becomes a mannequin dummy.
Ooh, okay.
In the same clothes and
That's
everything.
awesome.
And then when
so
it falls
fun.
to the ground, it goes back. And it's just like, are you okay? Like, never better. Little you got? Come on, boy. And it's just, it gets better. Yes. I
awesome.
pretty much trying to rival, I guess, Bruce Campbell's when it comes to just falling down and hurting yourself like he did in all the Evil Dead movies as Ash.
Yeah.
That's pretty much me.
That absolutely. Oh, that's so sick.
Oh, it's awesome. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm super, super stoked for this. Okay. So this is a primary project you've been working on.
Yes, it's primary.
Is there anything else? Like,
man,
what have you worked on before that people can go see?
Let's see. Well, I haven't done much. Let's see. There was that. Oh, wow.
Or is there anything on the horizon that you're just like, I have this idea, but
Oh,
you don't have to you don't have to like fully divulge it, but
I actually have. I'm actually writing a script right now. It's a fan script, but it's just for a fan film, and it's called Splatterhouse. If you remember that video game, Splatterhouse. Rick, he's got the terror mask. He's like this nerdy little guy like me, and then what happens? He's got a really hot goth girlfriend. Some weird scientist tries to grab her because she looks like his girl like 300 years ago.
Okay.
So he's trying to resurrect his dead wife back. And meanwhile, this Aztec like terror mask comes out. And it's the voice of Jim Cummings, like from when he does Winnie the Pooh and all this stuff. He goes,
Yeah.
Rick, hello there. Uh-oh, looks like you're fucked, buddy. Because he's got his arms and stomach ripped out and everything. But you know what? If you just put that mask on me, I promise you, they'll all pay. Oh, God, yes. So this nerd kid puts it on, and then it becomes like John Cena. He just becomes huge. But it's still the kid's voice. He goes,
That's awesome.
What happened to me? I'm making like a fan film of that.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, John Shepard and then one of my other friends, Brian and John Shepard. They've got a production where they're doing a fan film with Jason Voorhees and Frank Castle, the Punisher. Yeah. And dude, I'm telling you, I got butchered in this. It was so fucking cool.
Okay, you get.
Oh, Jason Voorhees. Oh, folks, you're gonna be like, oh. Even I looked at myself going, that guy didn't do anything. Damn, Jason, you're a dick.
I know you haven't quite finished, but yeah, do you know how many like gallons of fake blood you guys have used?
Oh my god,
on Killer Cox.
We have used a lot of blood there. We've also used Alka-Seltzers, some green like
what do you
goo.
Use, what do you use Alka-Seltzer for?
So when the blood's like, so it's like bubbling. Because what happened was when the chickens when they get radioactive, they spit on
cocks.
The cocks. When the cocks, let's just say when they do, there's a lot of cock spitting, kind of like Jurassic Park. That little dinosaur that eats what's his name from Seinfeld.
Oh my god, what the spitting
Yeah,
whatever.
but it's something like that, and it gets
Dennis.
Dennis, Dennis, the way he talks. Oh man, but dude, when it spits and hits somebody in the face, and so you're like, it's so gross, and it's so visceral, and it's just beautiful, and then there's a dick joke. This is the type.
Sorry.
This is the type of movie where a lot of my friends don't like them. I don't know why, but I love their commentary. But like Red Letter Media.
Okay.
Oh God. It's on YouTube. Oh, it's like this. These guys just get together and then they start like watching these low budget, terrible movies that came from the 70s and 80s, and then they critique them and make fun of them. They have like commentary on it.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's great. It's great. It's very in the mindset of like
Mystery Science Theater.
Mystery Science Theater, Joe Bob Briggs, Last Drive-In, stuff like that, Monster Vision, Elvira. It's just a bunch of friends, just get together and they do that. And that's what we did with ours. So
you did? Okay.
Yeah.
So fun.
And we actually have another project going on here. We're trying to bring back our old TV show we had. We were also horror movie hosts.
Okay.
Yeah. It was called The Cave of Carnage.
Cave of Carnage. And how did you get this was a YouTube series?
Yes, you can find it on YouTube. Yes, yeah. Just go to
I'll put the link in the show notes. You can just scroll right down.
Right. It's right there.
There you go. Right there.
Right there, folks. But just go to YouTube and Cave of Carnage. You see it right there. It was two I guess you would say like humanoid monsters that would host it. I was Eggard Nevermore.
Okay.
I was like a metal 80s goth, like punk rock oi kid, and then there's Bulb the Demon, and that was James Carnes, and we were like, hey guys, we got a good show today, and it was very Svengoolie type of thing. If you know who Svengoolie is.
No, dude.
You don't know who Svengoolie is? Oh my god, he's only one of the greatest of all time, or like Elvira.
Let me look.
Svengoolie on MeTV. Yes, it's on that or My TV. Svengoolie. Yeah, rubber chickens and everything.
Yes,
yeah. He's a big influence, very big influence.
Okay,
So yeah,
okay, I understand.
When it was that show, so we had like our own cave and everything. We'd have a drive-in behind us. We'd show tonight's feature film would be Planet 9 from Outer Space. We would show that, yeah, because everybody shows that, or Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah,
it's all public domain. So we would go with these movies and stuff. And then after a while, we just started talking, and James comes up with an idea. It's like, you know what? Cocaine Bear's out. Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah.
Sharknado. Has anybody made a movie about chickens? And we're like, no.
There you go.
And James told me, boom, there you go. Killer Cox. And you have to see the interview that we did. They had to censor it so bad.
Yeah,
in our interview, it was Channel 25 News.
That's awesome.
But they were cool about it. They said, "Do you mind if we just go at it?" So anytime we said "Killer Cock,"
they bleeped it.
They bleeped it, and they would put a chicken emojis on it, and you hear, and it would be like that.
But can't they say
just to be safe, because the point is it's about roosters and it's about animals, but the point is that it's also a shit ton of dick jokes. It puts Porky's to shame, man.
Gotcha.
Shit. That's pretty much what it is, folks.
We're gonna have to bleep this out.
We're gonna have to bleep this out.
That's awesome.
Oh my God. Wow, I did my Papa Mia impression there. That was awesome. I know I could do that one.
Do you have any personal scary stories?
Ooh, do I ever?
Yeah, where you were haunted or abducted.
Not so much. Well, I'm still waiting for that one. I want her to be 9 foot tall, and I want to be death by Snoo Snoo. I'll just watch Rhea Ripley. Yes, I did a shout out there. I like Rhea Ripley. There's my mommy right there, my muscle mom. It's wrestling, folks. We watch it down here in Texas.
Oh my God.
But as in, yes, I've had one or two of them actually.
Okay.
My first one, growing up as a kid, when we first moved to Waco here, it was behind George's back in the 80s, in the restaurant there, George's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
On Spade Avenue. We had this white house. Well, it looks like from early 1940s, that whole decor, how it is out there in the back.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we'd sit out there, and I would always see a lady in white.
Ooh, okay.
And my mom was like, who are you talking to? So I'm talking to the lady in white. She's really nice. Yeah. And she's like, lady in white? Yeah. Everything's okay, So it's just like, yeah. So we'd be playing around and stuff. And then things would be going, boom, boom, whatever like that. And, oh, yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, man. But I knew, when I said that wasn't the lady, what was it? I don't know. It wasn't the lady in white. My mom, she was into all that stuff. My mom passed recently, but she was into all that stuff.
Right.
Her raising Catholic, being very spiritual, and being also Hispanic. My mom was Mexican American. Mexican, yeah, and I'm half Mexican and half white. But on my mom's side, all that Catholicism, all that Santeria, all that Bruja stuff.
It's,
the egg,
exorcism.
Yeah, the egg and everything, all that stuff. So my mom was like, that's most likely could be like a spirit of something, like just watching over you to make sure you're okay. Because at that time, I think my great-grandma Janie passed away, and I was really close with her as a baby. I don't remember, but maybe she was watching me. Yeah, because she used to babysit me. So who knows? I know, right? Now all that shit kept going left and right. I was like, I'm not going back in that room. I am not a blonde-haired little girl called Carol Ann. I am not going in there.
Right.
But as of recently, I heard my name. It's like those, because I think I watched that shit at 2 or 3 in the morning on YouTube. It's like, they're called mimics. Like, they sound like you. They talk like you. Hey, Seth, get over here. Why is my voice over there distorted? What? Shit like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, And I said this, listen, if there's somebody in here, you're going to have to pay rent. I can't go anywhere. You're going to see me walk around bottomless with just my junk just out there in front of everybody to watch. All right? Enjoy the show.
Killer Cox.
Killer Cox, exactly. And there's things where I do is like anytime I go to a home or anytime I moved into a new apartment or whatever, I did the whole white sage thing. I did the whole crucifix.
Really?
Like, yes, I did all that stuff. He's like, okay, now we're done. I can go back to watching my porn on the internet and drink my beer. It's true though, man. Ain't gonna lie to shit.
You gotta do what you gotta kill.
Yeah, I
it.
was like, oh Jesus Christ. What? Look at that boobs. Oh damn. Oh yeah, I got tons of them, but as in just being scared, and then once in a while, I hate sleep paralysis. I had bad sleep paralysis for like 6 months straight.
Oh my God!
You're laying down, and all of a sudden you're like, what the hell is that? I ain't my dog, because my dog's there, and I'm looking down, like I can't move. Damn it, sleep paralysis.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I can stand that shit.
I've heard a few sleep paralysis stories, and I luckily never experienced it myself. But
don't.
Yeah, it would be. It would be the end of me. I could not handle it at all.
Take your Redland, take your medication, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Just don't. It sucks. And just being, I guess, open-minded and stuff, liberal arts and stuff like that. I believe everything, I used to watch stuff like that growing up. I would watch, like all these old scary shows. And I'm not lying to you. The first thing that scared me was Vincent Price. Vincent Price. I'm a kid who's 7 or 8 years old, who's got an imagination, who has a G.I. Joe kingdom in his backyard, and then I go and watch scary movies, and my folks would let me watch certain movies to a certain age, and then I can move on to the next one, and then to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when Vince...
He would talk like this. Like, is that?
He
is
talks like this. Hello.
there you go. There you go. Yeah.
And Quaterlies, what are we trying to do here today? You know? Yeah. But when Vincent Price would be like Dr. Phibes or Theater of Blood or the old Roger Corman, Edgar Allan Poe, it was just on pure, I guess you would say, just atmosphere, the dread, everything. I mean, he was so good. I'm like, I wasn't scared of like how today's it's like, I don't want to kill the boom, the sound and everything.
No, you're
it's
good.
Like, it's just all of a sudden you're watching a Blumhouse movie and you hear the violins and it stops, right? You're like, ah. And then a bang happens, like, ah!
Yeah.
And more people are afraid of that. And then they turn around and there's Satan right there going, boogie. And it's just like, I'm not scared of that. They're more afraid of that sound.
The sound.
That is such a cop-out. I hate jump scares.
Okay. That was actually one of my questions is jump scares versus. Now you can break it down for me a little bit more. But for me, I guess, because I do like horror films and I do like scary movies, but they're not like the forefront of my I love comedies, and when they bleed together, those are my favorite. So now we've got jump scares.
Yes,
we've got gore. We've got
jump scares. You got gore. You got isolation.
Isolation.
Isolation horror. What is it's like you got 2 or 3 people out in the middle of nowhere and it's just up to them.
Okay.
You don't know. It's not so much, there's a 5 foot, there's like a 10-foot undead thing that won't stop and going after us. You got nature all around here. Wolves, everything
so
like that.
Like those shark movies where they're stuck out in the, what am I thinking? What's the big one? But anyways,
Well, you got Meg, and then of course you got, what is it, 47 meters? I think something like that. Yeah. Stuff like that, like the survival, stuff like I love stuff like that. That is so fucking great because it's like you versus the elements.
Okay,
I love that stuff. And then of course you got the Norman Bates, the slasher or Ghostface, stuff like that. So
what about like big? Where do you fall in like the zombie? Because zombies took a ride, and I don't think it's ever going to go away.
No, it won't now. Now anybody can make a zombie movie.
Yeah.
I loved George Romero and Tom Savini and Greg Nicotero, their work when they did the original black and white Night of the Living Dead.
Okay.
And then of course you had Day of the Dead, and then you had Dawn of the Dead, then Day of the Dead.
Right.
And it was just ripping out gore left and right. I mean, to them they said, if it's let's make it more real, even better. So they would get pig intestines, stuff like that, and use it up and everything.
Uh-huh.
And then it was like gone for a while. Then they tried to bring it back, and I think it was like in the early '80s or no, late '90s, and it just didn't do so well. But then all of a sudden, Danny Boyle comes out with 28 Days. Boom,
and then everyone
it went right back. And that wasn't even.
How do we get a zombie flick? How do we get a zombie?
Exactly.
Flick?
And then even then, you have the purists who say that's not a zombie, that's rage. It's supposed to be like rabies from from it's chimpanzees and stuff. They were trying to save them.
So how do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about
if it's scientific zombies versus, like the dead shall rule the earth? I have no problem. Just don't make the zombies super, super smart and they're talking with some type of abstract, that we're zombies. We have to go after the humans and stuff.
Yeah.
We have our own technology. Like, don't do that,
That's
folks.
Bizarre.
I can't stand that storyline.
Talking about zombies is like, that's bizarre.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
But the whole, they become smarter, they become the talk, they can do whatever they want. Like they're walking dead flesh things.
Yeah.
They can't run fast. They're stiff. Don't get me wrong. I did like because the suspense. I did like World War Z with Brad Pitt.
Okay.
I liked it.
Fair. Yeah.
I just wish it would have been.
Too.
I was a huge fan of Max Brooks.
Okay.
And he's the son of Mel Brooks.
Yo, I didn't know. Okay. And what was he on that movie? Was he the
World War Z, and he also did the Field Guide to Surviving the Zombie Apocalypse.
Was he the director, producer?
He produced it, but he also was the writer and the director of the books and stuff.
Wow.
And it was so good, but it's just like, man, you guys really dropped the bomb on that one, because towards the end of it, there's supposed to be like this huge battle between all the people who are infected with like regular, like let's say cancer or AIDS or whatever, some type of terminal sickness.
Yeah.
The zombies won't touch them because it's poisoned meat.
Yeah.
So they get them to go after, and it was supposed to be like this huge battle scene
Battle.
that happens in Russia.
And they don't do
and
it.
Brad Pitt leads the charge. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you've got people like, oh my God, the terminal ill people are our saviors. You know, they saved us.
Yeah.
They're the ones. It's like as that was kind of cool. I like that whole concept, life and death. You know, death is going to save us. Meanwhile, everybody who wants life, you know, eats them and stuff. So that was a cool thing. I loved it. And like you said, now everything. I mean, we got Walking Dead. I mean, we got Z Nation. We people just making stuff in their backyards, for God's sake. I mean, even once in a while, I kind of think about it. The Boys, there's zombies in that too. Or,
Yep.
So
Love The Boys.
oh, definitely. Cannot stop watching that.
The Boys is awesome.
You can only say cunt so many times. And when Carl Urban says that,
Oh, yeah.
it's just, oh
Oi.
God,
Oi.
oi.
Oi, cunt.
Oi, cunt. So you must be the invisible cunt, eh? Oi, talks. And when I heard him first say that, I was like, that's Aramir from Lord of the Rings,
Yeah, I
dude.
know exactly. Yeah.
To Lord and Land. And it's like, ew, he's vulgar. And my wife is like, I love him.
Yeah, no, he's the best. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
he's, you know, in Lord of the Rings, and then
I loved him as Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd.
He was
yeah.
badass in Judge
So
Dredd.
awesome.
I would love to see, now that Disney owns everything pretty
Everything.
much, Predator and the Aliens, you know, they got this new series coming out and stuff.
Yeah.
I would like to see Carl Urban as a colonial marine, like Hicks or Hudson or Vasquez,
Ooh.
a detachment, and just goes after them all.
Oh, yeah.
That would be so badass.
What did he do that was similar? Like
Oh, Doom.
Doom. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
I
He
like- I
was the
like,
Doom guy.
That's right.
Not the Doom Slayer, but the Doom guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
so yeah. Yeah, I watched that for one reason. Sorry, I was young. Yes, you guessed it. I watched it for Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, and then I was like,
Right?
God damn, dude, I'm so glad they killed your ass in that movie. I got Carl Urban here. I'm good, dude. I'm gonna hang out with him.
Favorite Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie?
Oh, The Mummy too.
Oh, yeah.
And you know why? Oh God, that scene where the Scorpion King comes out
Uh-huh.
and he's trying to go after which one, and then Brendan Fraser at the last second. I'm sorry, Brendan Fraser at the last second.
Yes.
Grabs the spear of ISIS and stabs him,
Mm-hmm.
and then just oh God, when what's an emo type just goes no, like out of nowhere, and just goes.
It's awesome.
And that CGI of the people's eyebrow, oh, it's so terrible.
It's
It's horrific. I love it.
It's so good.
There's
though.
not a good Dwayne Johnson movie. They're all fun. They're fun. Don't get me wrong. They're fun. They're exciting, but they're not good.
Right. Yeah. Have you seen the trailer for the new Superman, like James Gunn verse? How do you feel? So, because
Oh, we were gonna go there.
how do we feel about James
Let's
Gunn?
do it.
How
Let's
do we
do
feel
it.
about James Gunn and revitalizing the DC?
Folks, you're gonna lose me now. Okay, here it is. We had a story
Mm-hmm.
where our heroes finally met the metahumans. Everybody, Aquaman. Let's see, Aquaman, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg. My
Cyborg,
boy. That's
yeah.
my favorite, Cyborg.
Really nice.
Yep. Oh, yeah. And Flash. There you go. Yeah. So we got them all. They're fighting, what was it, Steppenwolf, right? Yeah, they're beating his ass and
Mhm.
everything. And then all of a sudden, we see Darkseid coming in, or Darkseid, whatever you want to say. Darkseid comes in, and he's like, I'll see you guys later. And like, we'll be ready. And then at the very end, when they're all there, like, that was the war, you know, the battle has just begun. Kind of like very Transformers, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you had a great story. And then when I read the cliff notes and everything, I think they were going to do Injustice trailer where storyline where he loses his humanity.
Yeah.
Superman loses humanity because Lois dies, and he
Okay.
joins Darkseid.
Oof.
And it's up to like you saw the future when you
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
Batman, Joker,
Mhm.
Mira. Aquaman. I had to do my Johnny Depp impression with Mira. But you had all that. You're welcome. And Cyborg and Flash and Deathstroke, man. You had Deathstroke, dude.
I know.
One of my favorite assassins.
He's the
Oh,
best.
dude. And him and Batman teaming up
Yep.
in a post-apocalyptic Mad Max world. I was all about that.
Mhm.
But then they took it. James Gunn comes out of nowhere. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this. And I'm like, let me guess. A ragtag a bunch of people. They're rejects. They're losers. They're everything. And it's up to them to save the world up against a big kaiju.
Uh-huh.
Every movie he does, it's the same
Yep.
story.
Puts-
Even this new one.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm glad we got Green Lantern. I'm glad we got Terrifier. I'm glad we got all these guys. It's about time. But it's like, Warner Brothers, could have had properties and more money, because you heard about them selling their stock and stuff. Like they were not, they were kind of scared about this.
Okay.
It's going to make its money, but it's not going to make like you would say like Lord of the Rings money or in game, Marvel money, you know, like that, or Star Wars money back in the day.
Yeah.
So he just erases everything out, starts fresh with the Flash. And the best part of that was Michael Keaton. I did not see a Flash movie. I saw a Batman movie.
Right.
And when you heard about he fired everybody, going to keep Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, like, okay, cool, right? Yeah. Then lets her go. And then he restarts everything, but he wants to keep Ezra Miller.
Right. Yeah, like bizarre. Yeah, keep Ezra.
It's probably, and I'm like, it's probably, and he's like saying, oh, this is the best Flash movie I've ever, like, shut up.
Yeah.
I had a story where that was going to happen when Superman comes out of nowhere, and Lex Luthor, the storyline was Lex Luthor was going to come out and be a character arc where he saves humanity.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I think it was going to be something like, hey, nobody kills Superman but me.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sure.
And then they would have had Brainiac show up and all this stuff, and and you take it away. There was even a Batgirl movie, I think, that's in the box. It's in the can. It's finished.
It's been in hell though for like years.
They finished it.
Yeah, and they won't.
He won't do it. And Brendan Fraser is the bad guy.
Ooh, what is?
What's his name? Fire Torch, something I forget, but he is the bad guy. And Michael Keaton was going to be there to teach Barbara to become Batgirl.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was all set up, and then we were going to get a part 3 finally, and Batman, Michael Keaton's Batman, and then it just boom. So now we have a dog.
Yeah. We've got.
And I love Crypto. Don't get me wrong.
We've got Crypto.
I love Crypto. He's amazing. I had a dog. My first dog was named Crypto. I loved it, but it's just you gave us super friends. You gave us super friends of the 70s. Yep. That's all I'm seeing.
Crypto's gonna sell merch, and that's what they care about.
That's all they care about. It's a plushie.
Yep, he's awesome.
That's it. So no offense, and it's just like, man, I get it. I'm a Zach bro. Yes, I know what they call it, Schneider bros.
Are you really?
I'm a Schneider bro. Sorry,
I am for 300.
Yes,
like just 1,000,000%. Like I will love 300. Like
I love it.
Like that when that changed how I looked at movies, like because it was when I was a kid.
Yeah,
that came out, and I was like, I've got to like figure out a way to see this R-rated movie. Like that was like a sneak in kind of a situation.
See, we didn't have to worry about that in the 80s. We just went in.
I know, yeah. Like it got really nuts when I was a kid about like just checking for where are the minors in here, you know. But yeah, 300.
300's great. What was that one? The Immortals. That had Henry Cavill as well.
Oh yeah,
he was Theseus, and and he had the gods. That was a badass movie. I love that interpretation of the gods.
Did Snyder direct or
no? He did it. Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about. Did he produce or direct you remember Sucker Punch?
Yeah, Sucker Punch.
I loved that movie.
I
Super
did too.
Underrated.
Absolutely. I think he did do it because it has that. That's like bullet time mentality type stuff. That I call it. Yeah,
that he does for everything.
Everything, but it's so good when he does it. And I'm sorry, but Dave Bautista and Army of the Dead, dude, that was a fucking badass movie.
Okay. I need to see this.
Dave Bautista is just a great.
Oh wait, no. I've seen that. It's was it a direct to Netflix?
Yeah,
situation?
It was. Yeah, because it was 2020 COVID and everything.
Right. Though that's right. I did watch that.
And then the name of that comedian? They had to take him out of it. They had to take him
out. What is his name? I don't know. But
he was on Whitney, that old TV series.
They pulled him and put in Tig Notaro.
Yeah.
And it was very awkward, but like they just like strategically had her just like arrive in a helicopter, walk up, and just like they never put her in with
any
else.
Other shots.
Yeah.
Any other shots.
Yeah.
But it worked. You got what you needed, and it worked, and I liked it. And I know where we're talking.
It was a cool movie. Yeah. I really liked that movie.
And I know I'm. Oh wow, you're. What do you call it? What's the damn terminology I'm trying to think of? Double standard. There it is. With Dave Bautista, it was like if you see Dave Bautista in other movies, the guy can act.
I think so too.
He is very vulnerable. Like he has no problem crying on set or missing his mom. You know, that type of like a hurt puppy. It's like, and he's vulnerable. Yeah. That takes a lot of courage. Meanwhile, Dwayne Johnson is people's eyebrow. Come, and then it's like, I'm the guy in charge now. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Black Adam, that movie sucked.
Dude, I didn't see it. I was like, no, I'm good.
And what pisses me off is Dr. Fate is in it.
Right, and
Pierce Brosnan, man, Mr. James Bond, Mr. Lexington Steele, everything. Mrs. Doubtfire, for God's sake. I love that actor, and I couldn't see nobody else play him, but when you got Dwayne Johnson, he's like, no, I'm stronger than this, I'm better than this, and then, oh, by the way, I lied about the money being made and the movie is made, and dude, it's just, anything he touches turns, he's reverse Midas touch.
Yeah,
everything turns to shit.
Copper, or not even copper, but like just bronze. Or
just bronze. You're done, dude. So, like I said, I like his movie telling. I like his storytelling. I like Zack Snyder. I like his stuff.
Okay.
So when it came to that, it's like, why did you do that? You could have helped out Warner Brothers if you wanted to do the whole politics and money. We make great money. Sure. We can beat Disney at their game now and have two going on. So they did all that, and that really hurt because I really liked that storyline of Superman becoming bad,
right,
and him like killing his friends, and in the Justice League, not all would, and then redemption arc, Anakin redemption arc, and saves the world, saves the world.
Sure.
Yeah, and even Ben Affleck, I'll give her credit's due. He was a great Batman.
You think so?
Ben Affleck. Well,
I thought he was great. I liked him as the fat bat. Like I love the fat bat symbol. I love that so much.
Same.
The
way his characteristic, the way he was talking and his mannerisms, he kind of reminded me of Conway's Batman from the animated series. That's what I saw when I saw him do Batman. It was perfect.
Yeah.
But now everybody's like, no, we got to do this. They got to be younger. They got to be faster. They got to be TikTok-ish more. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I will watch it eventually when it hits HBO. Or I'm sorry, Max. Yeah, it's on the Warner Brothers channel.
Hey, dude, it's back. HBO is back in the title.
HBO?
As of like last week, I think they were like, so we're putting it back. they tail between their legs like, we're putting it back in the title because no one knows what anybody's talking about it.
Yep. We're sorry.
Yeah. So
we're sorry. Our apologies. Please forgive us. Okay, you can go. You can go now. Thank you. It's either that or you go straight to jail. You go straight to jail. Straight to jail.
You undercooked chicken?
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Hey, you wear a sweater and you're not supposed to be wearing a sweater then I but you just want to look like good? Straight to jail. Thank you.
You've given us so many impressions and accents so far.
Oh, dude, I got tons of them. You forget one other thing. I'm a Gemini and I'm bipolar.
Oh, Gemini. Gemini, same here.
Awesome.
Seth, do you have a worst impression?
Oh, worst impression. Let me see.
Don't take that too literally. Like you could it's whatever you want to bring to the table.
Oh God, a worst impression. I could. Oh my God, that's so good. You have a worst impression. No, I don't have a worst impression. I could do. Well, Donald Trump or something.
There we go.
Right there. Let me tell you something, folks, right here and right now. I know this boy, Seth Holbrook. He's cool. He's a great guy. I like him. I like him a lot. He's kind of mouthy, but he's a good kid. I like him. Hold on a second. I'm thirsty. Okay, bring in Zelensky. Let's talk. I'm sorry, Zelensky, man. Go ahead, man. We're rooting for you, buddy.
Right, exactly.
We are rooting for you.
Exactly.
A comedian, actor, and the voice of Paddington Bear.
Yeah.
And he's leading the charge. Mm-hmm. That is Aragorn. Yeah. That is badass. Yeah. We're rooting for him, man. We hope it happens.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's something there.
Exactly. Like we don't want to get too deep.
Yeah,
we're not one of those podcasts.
We can go all the way. Would you ever consider running for public office?
Oh hell no. Both sides are afraid of me. I'd legalize it. What? Everything. I'd legalize everything, and then I would keep up to par with it, and I would tax the shit out of it, so our schools can get money again. So our veterans get better pay and everything, man. But we got religions crammed so far up our ass, man. Yep. Nobody wants to do anything.
Nope.
And it's just like, wow, it works for Amsterdam. Mm-hmm. Well, that's Amsterdam. That's not the United States. You're right. Exactly. How can we say there's a country that belongs to us that was stolen and then steal other people from another country to build it. I want to know now why.
Yep.
I'm waiting, folks. Come on. You don't know what you're talking about. They're eating the cats and dogs.
They're eating the dogs.
They're eating. No, I saw it. No, I saw. That's smart. That when he does that, you're like, are you shitting yourself?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how we came from here there. I mean, it's like that Jordan Peele, Key and Peele skit.
Okay.
When Obama leaves the house and then there's Luther, well, hello there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, about 4 more years. Why the fuck we hate each other?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And I was like, damn, that was funny, but that hit the nail right there. And don't get me wrong, on the other side too, the blue side and stuff, stop being fucking wimps.
Literally. I mean, you can be a wimp for this podcast.
Go for it.
But
stop being a wimp, man. Just get your shit together and be like, hey, we're crazy and we have weapons too. I don't know.
Literally, that is my, seriously, that's my biggest gripe is that,
I get it. You're trying to take the higher ground. Well, we don't have to go to their stoop. We can
tattletales plus being wimps. There's no other wimps are just so happen to be what I call the fans of this podcast. But yeah, no, for real. I just
be Charles Bronson, man.
Yeah,
be an angry worker from the steel factory foundry, up in New England area, and come over there like, hey, I'm talking to you right there. Now come over here.
Exactly.
I want to talk to you. You're going to take my payments away? My foot's going to go up your ass. You want to start that right now?
Yeah.
Go Bill Burr on him. Mm-hmm. Dude, that guy says it all, and he doesn't give a shit about blue or red. He makes fun of everybody.
Everybody. Yep.
Ugh, I love that guy.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Star Wars. Are you kidding? Yeah, but yet he's got one of the greatest characters in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, Bill Burr is the man.
He is. He's awesome. I love his comedy. I love how he picks on everybody, just makes fun of them. Yep. And there's a new one that I'm watching now. Brian, he's got glasses and everything. He always has a heckler going in there, and he always puts them in their place. I'm trying to remember who it was, but it's really, okay. Brian something. He's another good one that I like listening to. John Mulaney, of course, funny as hell.
Yeah.
And I do watch a lot of, what's that British guy? I'm getting back in the stand-up comedy. He has some of the hardest jokes when he makes fun of people.
Oh, they're brutal. I know.
They're brutal. Yeah,
let me get his.
He's so good. And anybody who drinks on the Graham, Norton show, right?
On Graham Norton?
Yeah, the Graham Norton show.
Yeah,
Anybody who drinks is funny as hell on that show.
Okay, yeah. Are you thinking of Jimmy Carr?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he talks and stuff. He's like, and then he just puts down a joke, and he's like, oh my God, he just said that.
He's a full-on sniper.
He gets you.
Yeah, he'll just put you down.
Bam.
It's crazy.
He makes fun of everybody. Nobody is safe. Nobody. That's why I tell people, hey, if you're autistic, weaponize it, folks. Just weaponize it. Tell them don't fuck around. I'm autistic, I'm bipolar, and I'm a Gemini. Let's go.
That's awesome. Let me think. What is your favorite? Now, seems like Killer Cox.
Yeah.
Back to Killer Cox. Blends comedy and horror together. What is your favorite, big flashy version of that in Hollywood?
Oh, my favorite spoof horror film, something like that?
Yeah.
It would either have to be, of course, like I said, Tucker and Dale versus Evil, Shaun of the Dead, Tremors, let's see. There's so many out there right now. Deathgasm, which is really good.
Deathgasm.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Deathgasm.
It's Satan 80s metal and gore and violence. Just these two guys are they're like Jay and Silent Bob, but they're metalheads and they're trying to make it big, and they have to fight evil. It's so fucking good. It's on Shudder. I highly recommend it. Another good one that I liked was man, there's just so many that and of course. Terrifier. I love the Terrifier series.
I need to fully dive into Terrifier. I've seen, huge clips of it. I've digested it over with clips. But like,
I'm not gonna lie, it's brutal.
it's tough.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it seems tough to
But
digest.
I know I've met David Howard Thornton so many times as Art the Clown, and
Wow.
yeah, and he's like one of the nicest people on the planet. He's I'm not gonna lie, he's very political, but what he says makes sense. He has no fear of saying what he believes in.
Right.
It's like I
Okay.
do. I don't care. It's just like
Sure.
and he likes his fan. He loves his fans. He'll like talk to them every day. He'll sign autographs, hugs, everything. I mean, you've got children who are looking at Art the Clown, who butchers people in half with chainsaws, crowbars, split a lady in half upside down.
Yeah, yeah.
And these little kids are going, "Yay, Art the Clown!" And he's just like,
Oh man.
he's patting like, "I love you too," in character, but he hugs them all. Kids
Yeah.
love him. Kids love a clown.
That's God. I hate them. I hate the
I
clowns.
hate 'em.
I hate the clowns.
Well, come on, man. You're either Art
What?
the Clown or you're a dirty old man pervert like Captain Spaulding from a Rob Zombie movie. Don't you like clowns, son? Aren't we fucking funny? Don't we make you laugh? Boy, you better come up with an idea to tell me why you don't like clowns, because if you don't, I'm going to come here and kill your whole fucking family. Now go on, get. Yeah. Oh, man. Sid, hey, God bless your smutty soul. I miss you, man. He was awesome. He was like those old people you hung out with all the time, but it's just like, hey, has anybody seen my girlfriend? Yeah, she's hanging out with Sid. Oh, shit. You got to go
Right.
over there. That was the second time I got crabs. No, that's good. That's nice. I don't want to hear that shit. Thanks. We got to go.
Oh my God.
But yeah, just anything like that. I love humor and horror go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm. It's the like subverting expectations.
Yes.
And the surprise element.
Mhm.
Taking a left turn after you said you were going to go right 3 times.
Yeah.
Like it's all of that stuff. It's that's very fascinating for me. I love the subverting expectations. What is your biggest gripe with Hollywood right now?
Reboots, remakes, redones, retrash, resetting, everything,
The live action Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Oh my God. The best part about that movie was nothing.
No, it was horrible. They've literally
It's gone. It's on Apple Plus now.
Yeah,
They didn't even put it on Disney Plus, like Apple.
they have now changed their entire tune about live action remakes. They were like, so we're putting a pause, like we're holding.
Same thing happened with the Dr. Seuss movies. After Cat in the Hat was out, they were like, no more.
Yeah, but that was also like there was a pretty good niche audience of like my age that loved the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat.
I did too.
And
I was a teenager, but guess what? It was Mike Myers. He was
That's the
the
thing.
number one guy. He was
could
Austin
do-
Powers. He was Wayne Campbell.
he could do
Yeah.
anything. Like
Yeah.
he could like, and so and there was like so many like sexual jokes and all that stuff. But yeah, with the stuff with Snow White and all that.
Oh God.
Like-
I don't think I need anybody to save me. I'm going to save me.
Okay, that's nice. You go do that.
Also, just
While you're trying to sell the movie, talking on a red carpet. And then
right, she had a
an incident, whatever, a Blake Lively moment. I don't give a shit.
yeah,
Goddamn.
that's right. I
Dude,
forgot about that.
yeah, and then you see Gal Gadot just going, like, and another thing, how the hell are you going to have Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, be the evil step queen or stepmother and stuff, and she's the ugly one?
Right.
Get out of here, man. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? It's you.
Yeah, it's
You're Wonder Woman. Movie ends. Boom. That's it.
yeah, exactly.
The prince is like, hey, who's your stepmom?
Yeah, so-
Stacy's
so-
mom
yeah,
has
so
got it going on.
I think that evil witch is stuck in a dryer.
I'll be right back. Indeed, Stacy's mom has got it going on. But that's what I would have been like. And then just her attitude. And when they had to redo the dwarves.
So okay,
Oh, man.
so this gets into and like practical effects, CGI, puppets, all that stuff. Yeah, actors versus just CGI dwarves. Where do you stand on it? Because I mean, I think most everybody kind of agrees that CGI is like a last
It's a last thing.
Last
It's meant for stuff.
resort.
Yeah. Now that we have capable special effects that you can do it on your own, practical effects.
Yeah.
That's coming back. The artwork is coming back. You can make
Yes.
it great and make it look amazing. For God's sake, look at all the Marvel movies. Look at all the DC movies. You get Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter, all those type of genre film, those franchises, practical effects, except for the action, I get it. But when you make that as your focus,
Yes.
it's mind bending, and it's just terrible. Just cut your losses and move on.
Yeah. How do you feel about Mad Max?
The new one?
Like when the first Tom Hardy one. I didn't see Furiosa. I still need to see
It's great. I liked it.
So much. Everything's practical. Everything you
Yeah,
can
George
touch.
Miller. George Miller's that type of dude.
Exactly.
And remember, they cleared the Oscars that year when it came to special effects, sound
Right.
effects, costuming,
Yeah.
everything. I'm like, that's a movie right there.
Exactly. And that's another part of why Lord of the Rings holds the fuck up. Like sometimes you'll go back and you always like, oh, that troll is a little but like sometimes they couldn't do practical for the troll or whatever. But everything else, I mean, shit,
holds up.
It looks like it was made yesterday.
Put on the extended edition. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's great. It's just, oh God, when they did that stuff, and when it comes, like I said, remakes and reboots, I get it. There's not an original story out there because everyone's already done it.
Yeah, everybody's done Romeo and Juliet. Everybody's doing Hamlet. Like everything is some sort of romanticism era. Something hero wins, the villain dies, or the hero dies at the end. Like it's
boy meets girl, girl meets boy.
Yeah.
I don't know, just step it up a notch. Do something different. Boy meets girl, girl meets boy, boy becomes trans, meets girl, girl meets trans, and then they find each other as their new versions, and they've always loved each other, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Do something different. I don't care, man.
And the dog has superpowers. Like just
it's crypto.
There we go.
There you go.
Because we can still sell the plushies.
We can still
we can still sell the plushies, guys.
Ah, James Gunn. Sorry, Nick. Sorry. It's okay. No problem. I'm here for you if you need anything. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate you. And like I said, Renfield, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Great movie. Comedy horror right there.
There you go.
You can't go wrong with that. There was so many good things out there going on. But like I said, when it comes to that, it's quality. It's quantity over quality now.
Yeah.
Put it in PG-13, Blumhouse it, smack a tag on its ass, and let's go to the next one. Boom, 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 boom. Because I'm telling you, the Wolfman, that was not a werewolf. That new one.
Okay.
Blumhouse is now doing all the originals now. Dracula, Wolfman, Mummy.
That's right. Okay.
They're doing it that way now.
Yeah.
And when I saw Wolfman, it's like, that just looks like a homeless guy.
Yeah.
Or somebody who lived in a mountain, who was caught in a mountain, or something. It's like, that looked horrible. A werewolf is supposed to look like, I don't know, a wolf. Benicio del Toro, a wolf. A Van Helsing, a wolf. Underworld, a wolf. Dark Soldiers, a wolf.
Loved Underworld.
You ain't lying. Damn. That made me feel funny everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, I like this word.
That was Vampires versus Werewolves.
Yeah.
That is my Vampires versus Werewolves.
Yes.
Like,
my wife, on the other hand, he's glittering. He's so beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I tried, folks. I'm not lying. I tried to watch those movies, and I'm like, I can't do this. I physically can't do this. And the actor who plays Lucian in the Underworld movies, the leader of the werewolves.
Yeah.
He's like a leader. He's like a big name vampire in what do you call it? The Twilight series. I'm like,
is he?
Yeah, and I'm like, no, doesn't work for me.
He's
guys.
like, no.
Where's Blade? Get this shit over with.
There we go.
Kill them all off. Find the Winchesters. Find Buffy.
Oh,
get these kids out of here.
Supernatural.
No shit. Somebody find David Boreanaz. Find Angel, Spike. Let's get this shit going, dude. Jeez.
Spike.
That's the man. That's the best vampire I have ever seen in my life.
Right.
Punk rock, oi, doesn't give a shit, and you're a total git. And he doesn't want to destroy the earth. He likes it. There's food everywhere. He listens to punk rock. There's women. He's happy. That's the vampire for me right there.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could do this all fucking day.
Oh, yeah.
So is there anything that I haven't asked you or haven't brought up that you want to share or talk about today?
Oh, I will be at Texas Frightmare weekend.
Okay.
Next week, it's in Dallas. Okay. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's in Dallas, Irving area.
This might come out. So is it when is it? Let's see.
May 23rd, 24th, and 25th is when.
Okay, this might come out right after that.
Oh, go for it. No,
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool.
Okay.
But like I said, I will be there, you
Yeah.
know, on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
So have seen him. Like,
We don't have our own booth yet. We didn't get a booth this year, but the point is I will be there anyway talking. Jason Champion is going to be there, who's my rival in the movie that we're Killer Cox we're doing. And we're just be there as fans, but also taking pictures, hanging out with people, you know, just being ourselves and pretty much, and just, you know, going up to get,
I loved you in this movie. Could you sign my autograph for me? Thank you.
meanwhile, in reality, yeah, in your mind, you're like, okay, I can be cool. I can do this. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
hi, how are you?
And in reality, you're like,
Can you sign this for me?
Yeah.
and you walk away going,
I'm an idiot.
Are there any celebrities that you've met that just totally, what was like the top meeting?
oh man, I got so many of those. Top 3, Michael Behan is number 1.
Okay.
Michael Behan was Hicks in Aliens, and he was also in Terminator. He
Oh.
was the original. He was Reese. He was in The Walking Dead recently. He was also in Mandalorian.
Okay.
He's just a big genre actor. He was in Navy SEALs. He was remember the Rock, Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
Welcome to the Rock. And when they
Yeah.
go with the Navy SEAL team, he's a commanding officer
Okay.
of the Navy SEAls.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's
he was
sick.
he was Coffee in the Abyss, that Navy SEAL who went crazy. And I mean, he
Okay.
just and of course, I'm sorry, Johnny Ringo from Tombstone.
Okay. Sick. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Michael Behan is one of the nicest guys I have ever met. He loves his fans. We talked about the movie. He talked about him and Bill Paxton. How they were always together hanging out. They
Yeah.
always ended up in a movie together, and they were like brothers.
That's so
And,
cool.
Yeah. He was so awesome.
Game over, man.
Man, game over.
Game over.
Oh, dude, Bill Paxton. I wish he were still alive, man. That would have been awesome to meet him. Let's see that one, and then let me find out another actress. There's so many of them. I mean, they were just downright. Barbara Crampton.
Who's that?
Barbara Crampton was in the Reanimator.
The Reanimator.
Reanimator 1 and 2. She did a lot of other. She's in the new what do you call Puppet Master movies and stuff. She's a B queen, you know, like Scream Queen.
Got it.
Down
Got
to
it.
earth. She's
Sure.
lovely. She's fucking beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's like a goddess.
She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. I would drink her bathwater. You know, but yeah, she's awesome. She's down to earth. She's like one of those friends you have like, why are you so beautiful? Oh, it pisses me off.
That's
You know,
awesome.
yeah, and she's just down to earth. She's just cool. And we talked about music. We talked about theater, stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
you forget, majority of these horror directors and actors and stuff and actresses, they're theater background.
Yeah.
That's where they make their money mostly.
Right.
Yeah. So that was really cool. Bill Murray.
No shit.
Bill Murray was in Waco.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
Bill
awesome.
Murray. I was working at the Hilton of Waco at the time, and he was there for the weekend when it was a Baylor Bears men versus Xavier. I think one of his sons was the assistant coach. He was
Okay.
doing something in Austin, and he's just sitting there, and I'm like,
That's Bill Murray. That's fucking Bill Murray.
that's Dr. Peter Venkman. What? That's Dr. Venkman. And like, McGregor, that's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know, yeah. But I'm
Hello
like,
there.
hello there. Yeah, it's like, I'm like, oh my God. And he's looking around and he's like, no, he's going to talk to him. Like, somebody go up there and ask what he wants to drink. They're like, well, I don't know what to say. And I'm like, I will handle this. Well, good afternoon, Mr. Murray. How you doing today? Oh, nice to meet you. You can go ahead and call me Bill. What's your name? Seth. You know, nice to meet you. Oh, hey, Seth. Oh, yeah, I was just wondering if I can get a, 14-ounce ribeye, all this stuff, a nice bottle of wine. He goes, absolutely. We talked sports.
Yeah.
He loves
He loves
He had
sports,
his
yeah.
Cubbies cap on and everything.
Yep.
He loved Chicago. So he had that going on. And there's one thing when you meet these people, don't fanboy.
Right.
Don't fangirl.
Right,
Like
sure.
they don't want to hear that stuff. They
They don't give
hear
a
it
fuck.
all the time. And we
Yeah.
just talked about theater. We talked about SNL. We talked about other movies and production companies that he's going to be doing in the future. I never asked him about a Ghostbuster because at that time he didn't care about the Ghostbusters at that
No,
time
yeah.
until afterwards when they're like, we're going to give you double the money if you do it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But he was down to earth,
That's so
cool
cool.
cat. Oh yeah, and I love professional wrestling. Yes, I watch wrestling. I met a lot of wrestlers at my bar at the Celebrity. Oh yeah, we would take care of them. We would have their contract, and they would always come to the Hilton of Waco and stuff like that.
That's so cool.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. It was pretty cool.
I recently, because you were not the first person to come on here and talk about wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I've recently just like, should I get into it? Should I learn the world of
A professional wrestling.
Pro
I'm
wrestling?
going to tell you overall, don't bother. But if you're a fan, go for it. I'm a fan.
Right.
I'm here for the story, and you know, it's a male soap opera. It's
Yeah.
true. It's a soap opera.
Yeah, it is.
It's a stunt show. Mm-hmm. These guys they are hurting themselves
No,
to do
for
these.
sure.
People are like, that's just fake. I'm like, don't say the F word in front of a wrestler. Andre the Giant, that happened when somebody said that shit is fake, and Andre the Giant almost destroyed him. Was that fake? Was that fake? That big, thick accent of his. And I was like, dude, you pissed off, what's his name from The Princess Bride?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The biggest dude ever.
With the biggest heart. Mm-hmm. But yeah, all these guys, they're just awesome. They're cool. And they just want to when you see them in person and they're walking, they're like bow-legged. And they're just like, okay, we got one more match to go. Let's go do this. Put those steroids in those knees. Like, all right, let's go. 20-minute match.
Let's fucking go. I'm fucking jacked.
Exactly. Meanwhile, in the 80s, hold on. All right, let's do this.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go right now. Oh yeah, the cream of the crop, Macho Man over here. Oh, you know what? People think I'm kind of crazy. Yeah.
I always quote when he's in Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
I got you for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes of playtime.
Playtime. Yeah.
The way he talks, and he's
So funny, dude.
Oh baby.
And Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell, is he in that one? He's the ref. I can't remember.
Yeah, well, he's the announcer.
He's the announcer. Yeah.
He gives them Spider-Man. That's not my name.
Yeah.
And Bruce Campbell, of all people, he's going to be here at Frightmare Fest, the one I'm going to next week.
Okay.
It's
Well,
sold out, but
shit.
dude, and he's doing his game show
Okay.
where it's like horror movie, trivia, sci-fi, action, comedy, 80s. Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. Watch him on YouTube. He
Awesome.
picks on him too, because that Bruce just loves roasting everybody.
Okay.
But he does it in a playful, fun way.
That's awesome.
Oh, he is he's such a cool cat. I cannot wait to see him again.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Dude, can I do Jesse the Body Ventura? I'm trying to see if I can do that one. You don't understand. I was there.
Yeah,
I was there back in Granada
yeah.
in 74. You know, when we did that with McMahon.
So
Will
Sasso.
Will Sasso does an insane
Will
Jesse
Sasso,
Ventura.
man.
Jesse Ventura.
Jesse Ventura. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right there. You don't understand. I was there in Granada back in 74.
The Mad TV crew
They were better than SNL.
at the time, like
At the time when it was Will Sasso and Arnett and all the Nicholas,
Bobby Lee.
what's her name? Nicole Sullivan.
That's right. Yeah.
She was cute and funny.
Yeah. Were
I loved watching them.
they were the best, dude.
They were, dude. And now when you watch, you know what was the scariest and the saddest part of SNL was? I saw this skit once. They don't even have it on there anymore. 9/11 just happened. So they were trying to like ruse it a little bit, make it better.
Yeah.
And it was a 1-800 collect call commercial. And it was Jimmy Kimmel, I think. No. Jimmy Fallon as Osama bin Laden. And Julian I think it was at the time, but as Saddam Hussein. Oh, you got to take it easy on them. And it's just like, you heard.
Yeah.
And you hear this in the background. Close your eyes. You just hear this.
Yeah.
It died. And when it was over, it just goes to commercial and fade. And you don't hear anything
about it, and now it's gone.
It's
forever.
gone, dude. I'm like,
like-
wow, that's worse than Steven Seagal.
Oh god, dude, Steven, it's so funny.
I still try to watch that. I can't finish it.
Yeah, it's brutal.
He's so brutal in that movie. Oh, and SNL.
Mm-hmm. Well, oh my god, thank you so much, Seth. We could do this all day. I hope you want to come back.
I would definitely come back.
Awesome. Okay, amazing. Because yeah, like you were our first like crack into the film spheres, film crew and everything. So I would love to talk to you again, talk to more of the people that you know.
Absolutely.
And,
I'll bring them. Bring them over, yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, if you want to bring like a little group, I've got it set up. We can do 4,
hell yeah.
3 people, and we can just
Absolutely.
we can go to town, and it could last a long time.
Excellent. All I'm saying is this. I'm going to say something real quickly.
Go for it.
If you have a story, write it. If you have something for people to see it, record it. Just do it. We want to see it. The
Yeah.
independent Joe Bob Briggs from Monster Vision and from Drive-In Theater says, you have a story, we want to see it. And I'm telling you guys this, it doesn't matter how much money you have. You can get programs anywhere you want. It's free online. You don't have to go to Sundance. You don't have to go to film school. That's not there anymore. We have the technology. Just go out there and make your movie.
Yeah.
Make your story.
Seth Holbrook, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for sharing your time with us.
Thank you for having me here. I appreciate you.
Oh, dude, it was so fun. You were amazing. You're just like, it was just natural. Snap, snap, snap.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
And now let's show the Mac and Me footage.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I can't believe they had a McDonald's commercial in that damn thing.
Right. Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Well, thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Tickets for the live show, September 13th. Mark your calendars. Go to the link in the show notes. Check out Killer Cox. And hopefully, if all goes well, we can have you back before that comes out and we can talk about it some more during the post-production.
It would be a pleasure. It would be a pleasure. I would love to come back here.
That would be awesome. Okay, definitely. We're going to do that. And yeah, be looking out. Get hyped up for Killer Cox. Get hyped for the live show.
Just get hyped.
Get hyped.
Get hyped, man.
Get fucking hyped.
Live life. We're about to hit the ground soon. Doesn't fuck what DC says, man.
Exactly.
Just have fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
Exactly.
Damn right.
Thank you so much. Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets, and good night.
I see you have chosen the right path. Henceforth, you will be known as a WIMP. Welcome to the Worst Impressions Podcast. There's something strange in here. What's the deal with WIMPs?